What is up? This is your boy, Anecdotal, and today we are gonna go ahead and warp like we've never warped before to get the best spirit rest possible, because a lot of people are doing it wrong. So here you go. I've condensed about an hour and 10 minutes worth of a spirit run to go ahead and show you right from the start here on how to do one. Right here, putting up all the pieces to the puzzle so we can go ahead and start doing the spirit run. Now, let me tell you what a lot of people are doing wrong so far. The first thing is that they're just not warping for some reason. Guys, when you have the ability to warp, do it. And the longer term that this happens, the better it's going to be. So let's go back to that mistake, other than the fact that you don't warp for some reason or another. Or maybe you keep waiting for the best moment to warp where you could double up on your tribe. So first thing is, I know this one took a while. You're not using your trans tickets, man. Your trans tickets. For all the trans tickets that you use, you get an extra stage. So I don't know why you're not using those trans tickets. So go ahead, use those trans tickets. T1 your Shadow Knight, or maybe a drummer, or just T3 any unit you'll need for TOT, for guild boss raids, or for outland battle. Just do it. T3, there's no reason to save them. If you want to be super efficient with it, use it on Shadow Knight and use it on Drummer. But definitely Shadow Knight first, get 12. All of that will be your revival team. You'll get more medals than you could believe. Unless you already have Orc Guardian to 5-star, then go ahead and do that. And the second thing you want to do is, or 13, is work on that Outland Battle team. Because the seals will be up once you get any of those pets all the way to 5-star. And their attack was going to go up, and Outland Battle is going to become more of a breeze. And it's going to reflect on everything else. So once you get those 5-star pets for Outland Battle, which I know took a long time. I mean, I only have about 9 or 10 at this point. But man, did that take forever. It was a grind I did where I never saw the ending. And when it came, I was like, what? This happens? This pet can reach 5-star? And then the effects are like not even that. Well, okay, they build to being incredible, but it's a real slow build. How can I, if you played an RPG and you tried an assassin where you have high DPS and no damage, or like a mage, it's kind of like that kind of build. You get destroyed forever, and it isn't until up to the very end where you just do so much amazing damage that you just never have to worry because you won't get hit anyways. That's the kind of build that those 5-star Outland Battle pets give you. So it's gonna take a while. See, as you can see, oh, right here I have 3 at the moment I recorded this video, but I have 9 now. Yeah, I know. It took a while to get this done. The voiceover took a long time, which is what you're hearing right now, and just an hour of 10 minutes, and then you have to edit it. It takes a while, but whatever. Excuses out of the way. Make sure you use your trans tickets. The more you have, the more levels you skip, and the more time you save. Right now, I'm at the moment where I can save about 5 to 6 minutes. Now, it might not sound like a lot, but when that translates to your speed, the total medals you get, and it goes into your spirit rest, it is insane. So I have seen, once again, almost like I just started playing the game over again, I have seen up to 100 or around 100. So if I don't see 100, I might see like 90 something or a little bit over 100. But I'm averaging out right after a spirit rest, if I double it up, to be honest, because I do now spend 1,000 gems, which is crazy. There is an issue with gems, and I do want to make a video on it, but I see about an 100 medal level increase. So not 100 medals, but I could upgrade my highest medal person units with 100 levels, which is insane. 100 levels, dude, that's basically me going up 1 night level. Every 100 levels is almost 1 night level. If not, it's super close, and I'll get it by my next revive. That's how crazy it is when you use warp, and when you use, what's that thing called, when you use the power up. So yeah, guys, we are doing this to the max. The other reason why we got to do it to the max is because for all those people that went crazy on sorcerers and war bears, and I forgot what the other unit is, but all those units that go into increasing the active skill thing and going up that way by skill pushing, actually is going in insane right now. So right now I've been farming those units and they're only about at 70% efficiency, and right now actually doing spirit runs beats skill pushes for me, but that's because it's at 70%. So once it's at 100%, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to just outdo it, especially now with the new units that lower the amount of time. It makes it that more efficient. But skill pushing still doesn't do something for me. It would only either have it be at the same level, or if I haven't skill push, gives me 1 level. So I'd rather just do the skill push, have my spirit rest matter. But obviously, if you could mix the two, it works out better. But before that, let's go ahead and talk more about what we need to do. So once you are at the end, or you see yourself nearing the end, because you get 20 minutes, you spend 10 gems and you'll be at your max. And you do it both times. That way when you do revive, remember, the skill for the Dark Archer is to revive by 60% of your highest stage, right? And that also is included with the pets for stage 4. The Hell Fortress raid pets will also increase the amount that you revive at. So that's also good to have. You might not always feel it, because I can tell you right now that I have most of those pets, I think at 4 or 5 star. Yeah, I think I have everything at 4 star, no, at 5 star, except for the last pet, because that last pet is kind of annoying. Yeah, I think that's what it was, but I don't remember. I really don't. So because the thing is, that pet does not get, or that set does not give you basic speed, so I don't care if it doesn't give me basic double speed. So make sure that you power up, that you are at the highest stage possible with that attack power up. It's only 100 gems, and then you go ahead and you revive. When you revive, if you are already on that perfect tribe, even if not, just do it around the same time so you can do it every single time. Once you revive, you switch back to your tribe. So for me, my tribe is undead, because that's the team I'm running. I'm running the undead team. So I switch to that tribe. Therefore, my attack power is higher, my speed, blah blah blah, all that is higher. And then once I'm nearing, not at the end or before I see slowdown, you get 20 minutes of attack power. So go ahead, spend the other 100 gems. So that's 200 gems. Make sure not to do anything. Don't do guild raids, you know. If you want to do Outland battles, skip. If you want to do TOT, which is excellent, you can now just skip those matches. If you want to go ahead and look at your troops, you can go ahead, refresh that unit shop and buy something. But don't do anything that takes you out of the screen. Don't do guild raids. Don't do an actual Outland battle fight or an actual TOT fight. And definitely don't do anything else. Don't go into airships and do that thing. Unless you're just skipping something, just don't do it. And this is a screen that I'll be sitting on a lot, just looking at my pet and switching back and forth from my gold pet, which is my Wakong pet, to my gold dragon pet to reduce the quest cost, and then switching back to my gold pet, which is the Wakong pet, and then back to Seahorse, which increases my units. I know, seems tedious, but really, if you want, that's all you need to do. You don't really need to check up on anything else for like, I don't know, 50 minutes. Just check back in every 10-20 minutes. I reduced this video to 16 minutes. Alright, most of what I cut was me just waiting. But really, this video was about an hour and 10 minutes of recording, and then the whole thing was just like cut off like crazy. So this is my spirit rest before, and you're gonna see that number is going to absolutely jump like crazy. Sometimes this right around the end, I like to be here just to make sure that I get the most out of my skipping. So I'll wait right when there's about 5 stages or so in between. Go ahead and warp, and then I'll be right there. I'll already have my attack, so I won't be stuck, and everything is just gonna be great. And you're gonna see a huge increase in the amount of medals I get per my spirit rest. And if you're noticing that you're not leveling up as fast as some of the other people in your guild or some of your friends that play this game, then it's definitely this. Because early on in game, you're not gonna have the active skill buffs to skill push that veterans have. Like, I don't even have it because I just never bothered doing it, because it was something I had to manually do. It isn't until recently where there's a button that does it for you. So skill pushing is not going to be the way that you're going to go up levels. The way you're going to do it is by doing the most optimal spirit runs that you can do. And this right here, consolidated into 16 minutes is how you do it now with the new introduction of tribe switching. So right here you saw I switched tribes. I should have done it super early on, but I guess I was recording the video, wasn't in the right state of mind. I was just trying to make sure to unlock all the quests and get all that stuff done, upgrade my units to at least 2,000. For those of you, don't wait. Once you have enough gold to get your guys up to 2,000, remember that there are some little buffs that increase the amount of gold. More importantly, that increase the amount of speed, attack speed, movement speed, all of the good stuff to your units. Those small fractions of seconds can add up into half a minute or a minute. And remember, the reduction of warp for me is only about 5 to 6 minutes. So just by doing that, I just destroy my previous spirit runs. So just don't think that any of these things don't matter. It's almost like people that are trying to like beat records for how fast or how quickly they can speed run through a game. Guys, it's called a speed run for a reason. We're trying to quickly do this as fast as possible. And I'm sure like if your phone isn't the fastest phone, you know, you might not see the same success, but by following these steps, you will see some success. You're right, you will still garner the fruits to your labor here. You'll still get something out of it by switching tribes to undead, by using the power up so that when you revive at a higher stage, by making sure that you up your gold and your units early, and that you go ahead and don't forget to put medals onto your people. If you don't put medals into your top guy, then you're not going to get further than you did the time before, and that's what matters. And then make sure to keep switching back and forth if you're at that point where you can't really like upgrade your gold any further or your units any further. You know, you can do that. Now you can go the extra step, use another 100 gold to increase the level of your units by like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I'm not sure because I don't use gems to go up an extra 5 levels. I just don't think it's worth it. And I don't always put the extra power up of 20 times power by spending 100 gems either. I only do it for spirit runs, and I'm really at the point, because it takes an hour and 10 minutes, that I no longer do spirit runs once a day. When it was 20 minutes and I just like had to wait a bit because I finished it so fast early on in the game, where if it wasn't 20 minutes, it wasn't calculated for some reason, so I needed to wait. That's how crazy it was, because luckily when I started playing, already people were playing this game. Like it was kind of like old-ish for them, but for me, I wasn't sure what to do, and quickly it was like, dude, get priest, and then bam, it was super easy. So you have to make sure for me early on to go after 20 minutes so that my spirit rest would count, but now it's not an issue. Or who knows, maybe it is with all the different buffs that there is now. Like, maybe. So just know, if you saw nothing change for some reason, maybe there's an issue there. But when I had spirit runs and they lasted 20 something minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, it wasn't that much of a big deal. But, you know, double that up to an hour and 10 minutes, you know? Yeah. It's a long time, man. So, I mean, 40 minutes to 70, like, ugh. it's a while, man. So I usually do it whenever I have the time. If you do find yourself having those kind of time restraints, what you can do, right? Real pro tip here, just get all the way to the end. Don't revive until reset. So whatever time your reset is, just get to your furthest stage. Don't revive. It's not like you're gonna get something for reviving. You're gonna get what, like 2 or 3 medals, maybe 10 medals at max. Like, it's not gonna be a big deal. Wait for reset. When reset comes, revive, change tribe, then do your spirit run, right? Give yourself the power up, revive then, and then you just start off. That way you don't need to wait 2 hours and 20 minutes to do a spirit run. You only need that one run. All right, so real pro tip there, man. Don't waste twice as much time as you need to get that spirit run in. Definitely don't do that. So here you see just a whole lot of pet swapping, going from Wakong now to Seahorse, and checking here, will I make it? Like, will I waste my warp? Because I definitely don't want to waste my warp. And the more stages you skip, the better. If you are there hoarding trans tickets, man, don't do it. Who are you saving it for? Are you waiting to get more like Shadow Knights or something? Put it on a Valkyrie. Put it on some fire spirits for Outland Battle. Put it on Dark Admiral. Put it on Raptor Rider and Hadoken Goku and Sunsen Goku. I forgot their names, but the people that you need, or I forgot how to pronounce their names, the people that you need for guild boss raids. But here we go, man. We are right now nearing the absolute end here, counting down these numbers, about to revive and see a huge difference in our spirit rest. Why? Because you follow those steps, power up, get to that end, revive. I didn't quite do it, but switch to your tribe. Go ahead, power yourself up, make sure your units get at least a 2k, power up everything. Just wait, don't disturb the process by doing anything that takes you off screen. You know, some people put their things on airplane mode and then just get ready to revive. See that you start getting into a place where you stop. If you see you're about to lose, bam, get out of there, revive, see all the bright lights, and then bam, and then get sad because you're inhuman. But there you go, guys. You see there's a huge increase in my spirit rest. Could have I done better? Yes. If I switched to undead earlier, it would have helped. So guys, with this immensely long video condensed into a short one, this has been your boy Anecdotal. And if you like this video, make sure to like it, share it with anybody from the EF community, and of course, don't forget to make yourself known and comment down below. Peace.